What's up with it? Stop that shit. That's it. That sound like trash. What's up with it, family? What's the deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed the another issue of the episode of the Smoke City Mobcast, man, brought to you by the LDBC Lions Den Boxing Community, man. Be sure to go visit the website, join the website, become an official documented member of the family. www.ldbcsports.com. That's www.ldbcsports.com, man. Yes, indeed. Salute to my brother Cadillac Red. What's up with it, bro?
Juan, what's happening with it, Junior?
Man, I'm chilling, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I can't complain, man. I told you, man, we celebrating the little one's promotion. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, I can't call it, man. For those that don't know, man, y'all can follow me right here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. We ain't do no show today, so we're gonna be out there tomorrow, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. We bullshit on the Beltway, man. It's the usual suspect thing. You already know, Junior. You already know, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Salute to my brother, man. Salute to the usual suspects, man. Y'all be sure to go pull up on the family. Salute to my family, man. Hey, Stay Ready Boxing TV. What's up with it, bro?
What's going down, bro? What's
Man,
the
I'm chilling.
motherfucking deal?
Man, chilling, man. How you feeling?
Man, just trying to shake the pot and pull a dollar out. Know somebody?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, y'all better Google me. I ain't that shit ain't changed. And y'all bullshitting if y'all ain't. Because nigga, these interviews is coming. Hey, and a lot of it I ain't putting on my channel either. I'm working with somebody right now, and we doing something to help grow his channel out. So we're gonna put some of the interviews over there. We work in tandem and working together. So y'all go over there and subscribe to Ringside Views as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed, man. That's
So we
major.
got shit coming. This is the city of Houston coming together, putting things together. Me, another dude, and one of the Houston fighters out here. We finna start doing some different shit, and we're gonna bring y'all a lot more interviews. We're gonna put them. I'm still gonna put some on my channel, but right now I'm trying to help the brother build too, and we're
Yeah.
gonna do shit together.
Yes, indeed, man. How y'all be pulling that together, man? Houston, stay working together, bro. Y'all stay
Man,
working together.
man, this brotherhood down here. This is a real live brotherhood city. I know they say Philly is the land of brotherly love, but one thing I hear is we always look out for each other. Even though it's a north side, south side beef forever, we can still come together as a unit and still make some shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but that's like when you grow up and you got cousins and the cousins, you don't get along with your cousins, but you ain't gonna let nobody bother your cousins.
You
You feel
motherfucking
me?
right.
Yeah,
That's
it's it.
you goddamn right. I ain't gonna let nobody touch my cousin, but
You
I'm gonna
feel
still
me?
beat his ass on a
E-
regular basis.
Every trip, gonna torture him and torment him, but you ain't gonna let nobody else do it. You feel me?
Facts.
Man, we
And
can't.
hearing it, one thing about Houston, man, is man, I can tell you this: we're gonna get money together.
Mhm.
We used to have a problem back in the day where nobody really looked out for each other, even with the music and especially in the music business and shit like that. But now you're getting it where everybody in the city is working with each other now. I'm talking about from the lowest artists. You see some of the lowest artists. I have them on the radio station all the time. I even got a couple of them to be on Oddfellas platform. They do songs with some of the major the legends and things like that all the time. So that we all looking out for one another. We all, making sure that everybody eat in some kind of way, form, or fashion. Help everybody build, even if it's the little assistance. If I can get some of my partners that do music one extra fan and listen to their music. I feel like I've done something. I did my job. It's just that. It's just it ain't always the biggest thing to go out there and just support your brother. It's the smallest thing to help each other out. It's one of the reasons why I joined the LDBC is because no matter what, it's a brotherhood over here. We don't always have to agree, but we look out for each other no matter what. And it's the same thing as far as the city of Houston. We're gonna look out for each other, whether we agree or disagree. We just gonna look out to make sure one another can eat in any aspect, whether it's boxing, music, whether if you're in craft beers, hell, whether you're in gymnastics, whether you're in and you out here doing backflips and you need somebody to show you how to do a front flip. Somebody on the north side got somebody on the south side. It's just like that, man. It's the city aspect, man. We love each other and we all come together for one proper goal, and that's to make sure everybody prosper.
Man, I need that.
Junior.
Go ahead,
Junior, I know Houston is the city, you know what I'm saying? They do hold each other down without a shadow of a doubt, but it's one rule in Houston that's different from everywhere in Texas. The number one rule in Houston: don't go holler at the nigga by the Sprinter van.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro.
Hey, come let me holler at you real quick.
Yeah, let me holler. Don't do it, bro. Don't go holler. Man. Don't go the other way, bro. You need to avoid all Sprinter vans in Texas and Houston, bro. Don't do it, bro. You're gonna be sore. You're gonna be sore, bro. I'm telling you, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Salute.
Shit.
Hey, man, salute to the Queen Tay Brown. Salute to JC, the homie. Salute to Queen 71 in the building. Kevin Dunbar in the building, the scholar. Salute to the homie, whatever man in the building. What's going on with it? Salute my brother, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the building. What's good with you, bro?
Hey, chillin', man. How y'all doing tonight, man? Just came back from flag football practice, bro. And yeah, man, we're getting the season started, man. We're gonna be starting up in a few weeks, trying to get my routes together, try to get my throwing arm together. Everything looking good, bro.
Flag
Man,
football.
What you playing? What position you playing? Quarterback and wide receiver?
Correct, and defensive back.
And DB too, bro. I bet your feet trash, bro. You can play defensive back, bro.
Yeah, I can actually play a decent defensive back. Not the greatest, but decently.
You lying, bro. You're gonna be on the bench, bro.
How you go from football to how you go from basketball to football?
Yeah, he is not no football.
Your feet gonna get that, bro. Your footwork gonna get mixed up.
Hey. Let's get something straight here, okay? I'm an athlete.
Yeah,
I
just
can
talk to him.
I
Talk
can
to him.
adjust to any sport.
Talk
I
to
can
him,
put my
Mahar.
mind to it.
Mhm.
All right. I don't want to hear
And your
anybody.
fingers.
And fuck you, Junior.
He gonna catch whatever.
Okay.
Hey, one thing I can tell you about Mahar, he gonna catch whatever comes to him.
I'm not done. Stay ready. I'm not done. Okay, let me finish my point.
Go ahead, brother.
Get back to the laughter. I can adjust to any sport that I can put my mind to. All right. Just because you can't tell me I can't play, don't mean I can do it. All right. I put my work into it, and ain't nobody gonna tell me that I can't do it. If you tell me that I can't do it, you watch what I'll tell you. That's why I take any challenge out there, man. You tell me I can't do it, watch me. You understand?
So let me ask.
And yes, here's your fingers. Go ahead and make fun of them. Go ahead.
Nah. I believe in you, bro. You got them amphibian fingers, bro. I believe in you. I believe you got them stickies, bro. You catching everything moving. So let me ask you this then. Is this your first year playing, or have you played flag before?
I actually did. I was actually in flag football class back when I was at the University of Minnesota, but it's been almost 5 years since I played. So it's been a while. So
Okay.
it's going to take some time just to relearn the rules and stuff like that. And the coaching staff after the first practice, it's probably going to put me as quarterback, maybe. So we'll see what happens. So
You got to keep me posted on that, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
yes, sir. Y'all can follow me right here on YouTube, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. And by the way, for you, stay ready. There you go. Happy? There's the finger for you. You happy? Happy? Stay ready.
Nigga, I didn't ask you to put me your finger, nigga. That was Cadillac fucking with you. Nigga, ain't nobody said, nigga, hey. I'm for the man, your finger, dog.
Hey. There's me in Cadillac. There's me in Cadillac. Happy about that?
Shit over there.
Yeah, them is weapons of mass destruction, man. Let's go ahead on and get it cracking, bro. So let me start with I'm gonna start with you, Red. Uh so I'm gonna get straight to it, bro. We're gonna take the mustard off the hot dog early. We got Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez, the third installment of that franchise. Is that fight good for the sport of boxing? The current landscape of the sport of boxing, is that fight good? Yes or no? Why or why not?
All I know is I'm tired of looking at these two niggas look at each other.
Facts.
So fuck it. Just get the fight on. Let's just get this weekend over with, man. If these niggas got to look at each other one more time and I gotta see it, man, I feel like we losing just because of that. You said, is this good for the sport of boxing?
Facts.
I want to say no, but niggas about to get paid up. they robbing the zone with this one. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's good for them. I mean, it just is what it is. It's one of them things where it's gonna be where it's gonna be, man. I can't really. I don't have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like a negative opinion like fuck it, and I don't have a positive opinion like yeah, this is gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be what it's gonna be with these two motherfuckers. I just don't want to see them look at each other no more. That's my main thing right now with this motherfucker fight. No need to look at each other. Let's just get Saturday over and done with, man. That's why I'm at with it.
Yes, indeed. Make it as painless as possible. You feel me? Make it as painless as possible. Stay ready. Same question, man. Triple G versus Canelo, third installment. Is this fight good or bad for the sport of boxing? Why or why not?
I'm not even gonna hold you. You know I don't fuck with this cracker ass cracker. I ain't finna talk about this motherfucker. This is giving him some kind of credence like he belong to this fucking sport. Fuck that cracker ass cracker. I don't like that motherfucker. Uh, hope he get knocked the fuck out the ring. He was fighting Joe Smith Jr. So he can get knocked out. So he can get Bernard Hopkins. Get this bitch the fuck out the sport.
Damn.
I
Sheesh.
said what I said.
Sheesh. My brother Bahari, same question, man. We got Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. Is this fight good for the sport of boxing? Why or why not? Damn, bro, you gonna pull out the weapon of mass destruction on him?
What do you want me to say? Like this fight's trash, bro. I'm not interested in this fight. Why would I want to be interested in a steroid film cheat like Canelo Alvarez and a pussy motherfucker like Triple G that's ducked every single tough fighter that he's ever faced against throughout his entire career? All right, I resent him for basically ducking Andre Ward because he knew Andre Ward was going to knock him smooth the fuck out. All right, he knew he ducked the Charlos, he's ducked Andre. I ain't got no interest in watching this fight, so fuck both of them. There you go.
Sheesh. Hey man, golly. Man, I'm a say this, man. I think that to be honest with you, man, on this fight, I don't really fool with it because nobody's calling for it. There's no real need for it, in my opinion. I'm also of the opinion that I don't like the pay-per-view over on the DAZN, man. DAZN came in the game as an alternative to pay-per-view. And just like other outfits in the sport, they are abusing the pay-per-view model, man. You know what I mean? The whole premise of the DAZN was because quote unquote pay-per-view was dying according to Edward Hearn. And now Edward Hearn is coming back and offering a fight on pay-per-view. You feel me? Now they've indoctrinated the DAZN app into the pay-per-view model, man. And so it makes this whole thing it's just hypocrisy. Everything about this fight is hypocrisy in my opinion. It's the third installment of a fight that nobody wants to see. It's always been the goal of them to actually create some sort of drama around this fight. The second fight was one of the most pure, the one of the worst promoted quote unquote big fights, big money fights in the sport of boxing, probably in the history of the sport. They both have made a career by avoiding the best black fighters in their respective divisions. They danced all the way around the Charlo twins. They danced all the way around Demetrius Andrade. They danced around Mexicans too. They Canelo Alvarez has danced around David Benavidez. It's just this fight is I'm kind of like Red, man. Go ahead on and get it over with, because it ain't like we have a choice. Well, we have the choice to not support it, which obviously the majority of true fans of the Sweet Science aren't here for that fight. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, man, it's just kind of one of those things. It's a box check. And the thing that I love about this sport, though, the thing I love about this fight, though, is that this fight showcases the corruption within the sport. Like the sport is it's so what you call it, predictable. It's so predictable. We knew that this fight was a fight that they wanted, and Canelo Alvarez even lost his fight against Bivol and didn't go back for the immediate rematch just to deliver this Triple G fight. Like, it's so predictable. Like, we already predicted what was going to go on. The only surprising thing about it was that Canelo actually lost to Bivol because there was not a knockout. I figured that Dimitri Bivol had to actually get um a knockout in order to get awarded that fight. But anyway, at the end of the day, man, I see everybody in the comments saying fire stick. You feel me? Stream gang, so on and so forth. Salute to the homie Big Snack Pack in the super chat. Salute, family. We really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. And so, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm not really excited for this at all. My only wish is that it was in the afternoon. It was in the UK, so it could be in the afternoon, so I could have an excuse to miss it. You feel me? Because I'll probably be watching the Buckeyes play football or something, man. Salute to my brother Trill Will in the building. What's up with it, bro?
What's up with it, Junior?
Man, chilling. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling great. Feeling
Yes.
good. Good.
Boy, you sound tired, boy. That new job, boy. They got you in the rear naked choke.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Good.
Yes, sir.
Well, it sounds like you just woke up. You took a grown man now.
Yeah. Probably
No.
still got his boots on.
Man, I ain't even been asleep yet, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Right here on YouTube, I am Trill Will. Y'all follow me.
Mm-hmm. All right, question, bro. Canelo versus Triple G. Is that fight good for boxing? Why or why not?
Don't nobody give a shit. Fuck and fuck Canelo goofy ass, man. Nobody care about them two fucking clowns. I forgot they was even fighting this weekend, man.
Yes,
No
indeed.
shit, man. Fuck them niggas, man.
Hey, salute to the brother, my brother BFTB Boxing in the super chat, man. He says, salute to my family. Salute, family. Yes, indeed. Love is love, man. So let's go on and get to it, man. So I'm hearing rumblings about Tank and Rolly fighting in a rematch. I'm hearing rumblings about this, man. And I hope it's just one of them nasty little ugly rumors. You feel me? You know how, like, well, I can't talk too loud because I'm upstairs, but you feel me. I'm hoping it's just like a little nasty rumor, man. I want to say something so bad, man. I hope it's like one of them little nasty little rumors. It ain't true. Somebody lying on a you feel me? Somebody lying on a pecker in high school. You feel me? In gym class. I'm hoping it's one of them, bro. Man, is this a nasty rumor or could this be a reality? I'm gonna come to you, Red. Is it a nasty rumor, bro, or could this actually be a reality, bro?
This might be a reality. Shit.
Oh, God.
Man, you know Tank don't give a fuck about us, man. Tank don't fight fights for us. He fights for regular niggas that he fights for the niggas that call you to ask you where you watching the fight at tonight. That's who he made fights for, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, man. I come to realize this shit. You know what I'm saying? I went and seen Tank fight live. I told Junior, man, this nigga Tank's amazing. Not because of the fight. Because he brought 16,000 motherfucking black people in. Did nothing go wrong. It was a love fest in that motherfucker. That shit's amazing.
Facts.
He gonna do it again. He ain't fight nobody, man, ever. This is what he do. I'm a regular champ. The people say he want a champion. They don't give a fuck what kind of champion it is. I'm a regular champ. fighting all these bum ass niggas. The niggas that call you, they gonna buy the pay-per-view. They gonna be like, what? And tell me you don't get this card, Junior. What you doing for the fight tonight? Where is that? You don't know. Well, I'm gonna order it. You wanna come through?
Facts. I'm gonna go on and buy it, bro.
Niggas, that's the conversation niggas have with you. And shit like, goddamn. Nigga get invited like 4-5 parties and shit. And then Monday coming, they be like, shit, take so 200,000 motherfucking pay-per-views, nigga. Fuck y'all. This rinse and repeat, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it might be true, man. Might be true. I can't hate, man. If it's not true, let's go here. Let's go here with it. If it's not true, say it's a nasty rumor, right? Fuck, you think he about to fight Devin Haney? No. The fuck is we talking about here? What the fuck is he really saying? He ain't about to fight the best. So, do it matter? That's how Tank looking at it like, niggas are saying, I might as well fight Rolly since I ain't fighting Devin. Call Rolly on the phone then, let him know. That's what they said. Niggas said they'd rather see him than fucking put him on the phone. So, yeah, man, that's what I got, man. That's what I got.
Man, come on, bro. My brother, stay ready, man. Broly versus Tank 2, man. Is it a nasty rumor or could this be our reality, bro?
Man, it better not be either one. I don't want it to be a rumor or reality. I ain't trying to hear shit about it. That's a wait, bro. That's the biggest. That's like saying you want to see Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale again. Am I lying?
No,
Tell
sir.
me
You
I'm
ain't
lying.
lying. No lies here.
You know who want to see that fight? I don't want to see Dominic Breazeale in the ring again. I don't want to see Rolly in the ring again. Like it's a waste of time. I don't even know what kind of emphasis I can put on it to let y'all know it's a waste of time. Rolly don't belong in the ring with none of these top fighters. I think he gets knocked out with whoever he gets in the ring with. I hear a lot of people say, man, he got power. No, he don't. He was fighting a bunch of people that we don't know. And when he got to fighting people that actually had some, he didn't knock them out. Jackson Marinez, Richard Coleman knocked him out. Rolly couldn't. And that was after Rolly fought him. Rolly's throwing his arms. He's not even putting no body into it. Rolly ain't got no. Rolly has nothing. I think Devin Haney, uh, Brian Garcia, Loma, Richard Comey, all these dudes would knock Rolly out. I don't want to see him in the ring with Tank. I'd rather see Isak Cruz rematch because at least that was something closer. I think Isak loses, but at least that was something a little closer.
Man, bro. It's man.
I don't
It's
want to see either one of them. You know who I want to see Tank fight?
Devin Haney.
That's it. That's the only fight I'm here for. Devin or Loma. If it ain't one of them two, I don't care.
See, that's what I told y'all. I might as well motherfucking fight. Might as well go fight Rolly then.
And see, man, I don't, and see, that's just it, bro. Like, we got Devin Haney. You feel me? We got Lomachenko. We got I don't even want to see Ryan Garcia. I'd rather see Gary Russell Jr. Like, we got so
Gringo.
man, we don't man.
Shakur, hey, you know what? Shakur moving up. I want to see him fight Shakur.
Shakur gonna move up after this fight versus Kaseko.
Yep, probably. And I think, and I'm gonna tell you like this, and it's on my mama. I think Shakur beat them easy.
You think he beat him easy?
I think he beats Tank easy.
Hey, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, man. How do you see Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson going, bro? How do you see that fight going?
Why do we need to see that fight, man? Like, I want to see Tank Davis versus Devin Haney. That's the fight I want to see, bro. Like, I respect Shakur Stevenson. Don't get me wrong, bro. But the fight that we have to see, that is the biggest demand right here, right now, besides Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford, Devin Haney versus Tank Davis, or Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. That's it. There's nothing to be discussed about it whatsoever. If it isn't Dev versus Tank, or it isn't Dev versus Lomachenko, fuck both of them fights. All right, you
I gotta
understand what I'm saying?
disagree. I gotta disagree. I don't
No,
want to
no,
see
no,
that.
no.
I don't want to see Dev Haney versus Lomachenko.
You don't want to see that?
Nope.
Okay, well,
I'd rather Dev Haney move to 140 than fight Lomachenko ever.
very fair enough. And I wouldn't disagree with you, but I wanted to see it just because I want to see Devin Haney beat the shit out of him, so that way I can just rub it into Black Fight Fan TV's face and tell him to shut his ass up all the time with that love affair with White Jesus. That's why I want to see the fight so bad. I want to see that fight so bad so I can just rub it in Black Fight Fan TV's face and just give him all the shit in the world. He might block me on Instagram for at least a week. So, but the point is, bro, I want to see them fights. If I don't get them fights, no deal. All right. But listen, I love Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is later on down the road in my view. But if you want to put him in there right now with Devin Haney, then I wouldn't argue with you. That's just my logic in the whole situation. But I want to see Devin Haney versus Tank or Dev versus Lomachenko. Those are the two fights I want to see from my perspective.
I'm still going off of the I'm with you. I'm still going off of the Shakur versus Tank. Trill Will, my brother Trill. If Shakur, let's say Shakur moves up after this fight, bro, and we get a potential Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson, bro. How do you see that fight lining up between those two?
I got a better chance of seeing two crackheads on Memorial Drive watching Tank Davis get in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. That fight ain't never gonna happen. Y'all know. Man. I don't know why we over here trying to fool ourselves like actually fight some damn body. This nigga is not gonna fight no motherfucking Shakur Stevenson. That's not happening. I got a better chance of go fighting a fucking grizzly bear in the middle of 85 right now than Tank Davis getting in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. That ain't gonna happen. It ain't. Not gonna work, bro. And why the fuck would we see Rolly versus Tank again? Why didn't Rolly learn his lesson the first fucking time? Like, he got knocked out with a punch. He didn't put nothing in. He ain't put no money on that punch. Just punched this man right in his fucking. He moved, punched this man in the face, and this dude looked like he lost all his sense of reality when he got punched in the face. Why the fuck do we want to see that shit? Like, do you want to see that shit again, Junior? No, you don't. I answer for you. You don't want to see that bullshit. That shit is not gonna happen, bro. I done gave on watching Tank fight somebody that I want to see him fight ever in life. I have a better chance. I'm going in a time machine and fixing world hunger and shit than Tank fighting somebody that we actually want to see him fight. That shit ain't gonna work.
Hey, True Will, I got a message from Rolly Romero. He just said that you talking shit about me, I can see your ass in the ring. That's what he said about you, Will.
Man, I'll thump that motherfucker in his jaw and his fuck Rolly, man. Rolly can't prove shit to nobody. Rolly need to prove that he ain't one of those sped students that got out of class too early and got in the ring thinking he could fight. Man, y'all better go ahead, man. Rolly can't fight worth a fuck. That man can't fight. He ain't never been able to fight. He's been fighting a bunch of bums. It's been exposed. The man ain't got no boxing talent, no boxing skills. He's a fucking D-level fighter at best. Man, dude ain't fighting. Man, y'all don't get Rolly the fuck up out of here, bro. That nigga the fuck out of here. Where's BFTB when I need somebody to slaughter this nigga real quick? Yeah, damn.
Hey, there you go too. He said Rolly been trash, man. This ain't nothing new.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I have no desire to see Tank Davis versus Rolly Romero too. Hopefully that's just a nasty rumor. What I believe is they probably floated it out there just kind of using it as a litmus test to see what our response would be. So hopefully they got the response. Hopefully we gave them something they could feel like in vogue. Nobody wants to see Rolly Romero versus Tank Davis too. I would rather see Rolly Romero versus Isak Cruz. I would rather see Rolly Romero in there, kind of building his career back and actually work on getting good. I don't know, man. I have no desire to see Rolly Romero versus Tank Davis. I like Rolly Romero. I like what his attitude and all of that. I like all of that, man. But him in there versus Tank Davis, man, I have zero desire to see that, man. And that's just the truth. So hopefully we pass that a litmus test, man. I looked over the landscape of the heavyweight division recently. Just kind of had a glance over with the return of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and I'm looking at what's going on over there in the UK with the potential bout between damn Queen 71. She said, I want somebody to put him to sleep for good. Come on, Queen.
Yeah, there you go. Tell him the truth, Queen 71. Tell him the truth.
Come
That's
on.
a fact. Hell, I got a better chance of knocking that motherfucker out, and I don't even box. Shit.
Hey man, I'm looking at the heavyweight division, man. Red, on the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the Klitschko era, and 10 being it is absolutely 100% cracking. Where would you rate the current landscape of the heavyweight division right now?
The heavyweight division?
Heavyweight division.
Oh yeah, that joint jumping. That thing, man, the Klitschko era, that shit was like the medieval times in boxing. Hear ye, in this corner, 6-7. Let him hear. Man, come on, man. Nobody, man. I'm glad that shit over with, bro.
So give me a ranking, 1 to 10. 1 being the Klitschko era, 10 being absolutely it is appetite.
We say about good 7.
Ooh.
We'll say 7 because it's still some fights on the board that we know we ain't nowhere near close to getting. You know what I'm saying? It's some fights on the board that we are nowhere close to even seeing. You know what I'm saying? And then it's some fights that we didn't see already. So I mean,
Cadillac, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, Junior, let me ask you. Name a fighter outside of Lennox Lewis that had success. No, well, fuck that. Name a fighter in the Klitschko era outside of Klitschko and Shannon Breeds. Just name one.
What does that
just
have
name
to
one?
do?
Just name one.
A fighter in the Klitschko era outside of Frank Sanders. Frank Sanders.
Okay.
That was Corey Sanders. Corey Sanders you're talking about.
That's why I said okay.
No, it's Frank Sanders, the nigga, the white boy that beat Klitschko.
His name is Corey Sanders.
His name is
bro.
Corey Sanders.
Corey Sanders.
Yeah,
Franklin is his name.
That's why I said okay. Because that just led me into saying this. I put this era at a 9 because I can guarantee you everybody on this platform can name at least 7 heavyweight fighters right now, and you can barely name a handful outside of the Klitschko's in that era because that era was so it was so devoid of that era is part of the reason why we building boxing back up now when nobody watching it.
But it's still to me, because if you was listening, Junior had asked me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said 7. You know what I'm saying? Because it still fights on the board that I ain't nowhere near close to getting. You know what I'm saying? It's about 2-3 of them bitches that we didn't miss. It ain't gone, but it's not what it once was. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I still give it that 7. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could say an 8, but that's why I say the 7 because I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you take the bullshit Eddie Hearn politics out of right now, then it's a 10. You feel me? So that's why I was going with it when I was saying what I was saying.
Can I ask Steak Ready a question real quick? Let me throw 2 heavyweights and let me see what your thoughts are from that Klitschko era. Chris Bird and Layman Brewster. Layman Brewster was the other guy that
I know both of them.
Right. So
Chris Bird beat Vladdy.
Yeah, beat Vitaly, but then also Layman Brewster also beat Vladimir too. And now, yeah. Because remember that fight the first time around, That was when he was aligned with Emmanuel Stewart, and pretty much
Mm-hmm.
Vladimir Klitschko gassed himself out, and that's how Layman Brewster knocked him out.
I remember. Like I can remember those fighters, but it wasn't me. A lot of people don't.
Right,
Like
right,
you don't hear them bringing up Chris Bird or Layman Brewster nowadays. You don't
right,
hear them bringing up those fighters. The only reason you hear them bringing up Shannon Briggs because he hollering out "Let's go, champ" everywhere you see him, bro. When I was in Shannon Briggs' prison, nigga, the whole time I'm standing there, all I can hear this nigga, "Let's go, champ." That's
right.
all he says. I don't think he know how to say anything else. And we did a whole interview.
Yep. Let's go, champ.
Go
And
look at the front of my intros. You know what I'm saying? He say tune in and stay ready boxing TV. Let's go, champ.
Let's go,
Like
champ.
let's
that
go,
boy
champ.
got Tourette's. You know what I'm
Let-
Yeah.
saying? But in this era of boxing that we're in right now, and I'm speaking heavyweights, like we
Mm-hmm.
have three American top fighters. Well, two, two. I said three, but I'm Ortiz ain't American. You know, threw me off. But we really have two. Uh, Deontay Wilder and Jared Anderson. We're building American heavyweights back up. Yeah, we got some that were there like Jarrell Big Baby Miller and them right there, but he fucked up. But it's still action at this division, even with the prospects that's coming up. These are people are learning who they are, knowing who they are. We're more invested in the heavyweight fighting than we were in the Klitschko era. And the Klitschko era was like blah. This era is actually like, well, damn, this kid is nice. Look at Tony Yoka. Look at Zilly Zane. Look at Joe Joyce. Look at Joseph Parker, Anthony Joshua. Uh, Tyson Fury just gained a whole bunch of American fans. Look at uh, what's that boy name? It's right there on the tip of my Philip Hergovich. Even though a lot of people don't like him, but these people that we're watching, these are prospects that are coming up. Michael Hunter. We checking these folks out more than we ever have in this division. Deontay Wilder gave us hope to even watch heavyweight boxing again. That's why I'm giving this a high 9.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother Trill Will. On a scale of 1 to 10, man. 1 being the Klitschko era, 10 being the absolute apex of the sport. Where do you rank the current landscape of the heavyweight division in the sport of boxing?
Oh, it's cracking now. I mean, you got Big Shot Shaw coming up. You got Jared Big Baby Anderson coming up. You got of course you got Wilder. You got America is starting to build a nice little American heavyweight stable over here. You know what I'm saying? And where it was predominantly mostly Europeans and fucking weirdos like the Klitschko era, which was fucking dead and nobody cared about the heavyweight division. No one gave a shit about heavyweight fights. Like up until the emergence of Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder pretty much shouldered the heavyweight division and brought the heavyweight division back to the forefront of boxing where it should be. Um, yeah, I agree. I agree with Stay Ready. It's a lot. I mean, um, like just thinking back on the old days of heavyweight boxing during the Klitschko era, it was boring. Nobody gave a shit about it. Now you got knockout fighters. You got Frank Sanchez. He's coming up. You got all kind of fighters just coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you got Cuban heavyweights coming up. Um, I mean, it's nice. I'll give it a good 6 or 7. I agree with Ren on that. I give it about a 6 or 7. It's really exciting because I mean, there's still some great fights that could be put together. For instance, you can put Philip Herkovich against Jared Big Baby Anderson. That'd be a great fight. I'll watch it. Big Shot Shaw versus Zhang Lang. That's a good old fight. There's a bunch of fights that could be made in heavyweight right now. So yeah, like back in those days, it really weren't like really wasn't an era where casuals can call out heavyweight fighters and shit like that. But whereas now everybody knows a name in the heavyweight division that's actually doing some shit. Even though um, Glitter Boots got his ass completely beat by Usyk. I mean, he's still a star in the UK. Then you got that fat, stinking, cheating ass fucking gypsy. Um, of course, he built a fan base based off lies and fucking deceit and shit, but he still has a fan base. No matter how we feel about it, still has one. So yeah, there's still a lot of room to grow in the heavyweight division, and that's primarily thanks to Deontay Wilder and what he brought to the heavyweight division. So yeah, it's in the eye of the beholder now. I mean, so yeah, I agree with Red, man.
Yes, indeed. Mahari Nation, same question, bro. Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the Klitschko era, 10 being the absolute apex. Um, how do you rank the current landscape of the sport, the heavyweight division in sport of boxing?
I give it an 8 because I think right now, American heavyweights is returning back to the forefront. We got more, known names at heavyweight right now than we did back in the Klitschko era. And, you know, you got Wilder, you got Ruiz, you got Big Baby Anderson, and yes, I have to mention the coon, Gerald Miller. Yes, he is a coon. Don't what I mean? But you also got the British heavyweights out there with Joshua, with Fury, and also guys like Daniel Dubois and other guys too. So I mean, I give it an 8, respectively. Because it's really much more competitive and much more well known at this stage now than you say in the Klitschko era, in which the Klitschkos were just born as a motherfucker. I mean, H push these guys with a really the reason. Can y'all hear me?
You breaking up, bro. I hear you, but you're breaking up.
You breaking up bad.
Oh,
I
I
thought
was
that was
breaking.
my phone for a
I thought
second.
it was me too.
Nah, it's probably nah. It's my internet connection, bro. Here, I'll just make it up real quick. I give it an 8, and then you keep it going. I'll switch to another room.
Okay. I think it's if I had to salute to Jared 11 Green in the super chat, he says salute to the mob and chat, salute family. Um, if I had to rank it, man, for me, 1 to 10, 1 being the Klitschko era, 10 being the uh uh absolute apex of the sport. I give it the current landscape. I give it a strong 9. I give it a strong 9. Nah, I give it a high 8. I give it a high 8, almost a 9. And I'll tell you why. Um, because of the uh the characters that are there, the fighters there, because of the personalities, because of the potential matchups that are there, because of the different varying storylines that are there, because of the fact that we actually know who these fighters are. You feel me? We know who the heavyweight fighters are, and they're in a position to be mixing it up, man. If they actually start making good on those matchups and mix it up, if we get Wilder and he beats Hellenius and then goes into a fight versus Ruiz or a fight versus Usyk, if Fury and Joshua can do fight, you feel me? Then we potentially have get an undisputed matchup. You know what I mean? Like we have a potential for the heavyweight division to absolutely be cracking. And on top of all that, is going to be cracking for the foreseeable future. So, like, as long as we can see going forward, the division is going to be cracking, man. With all of these youngins coming up, all of the big shot Shaws, the Jared Big Baby Anderson. You feel me? Ohio versus everybody. The Tony Yokas, the F.A. Ajabas, the Frankie Baby Sanchez. Is like this division is really truly gonna be cracking for the foreseeable future. As long as we can like see, you feel me, over the horizon, because you got a crop of fighters that's coming over the horizons, man. It's about to go down. You feel me? And we gonna actually get to have a space where these youngins coming over the horizon are still gonna be able to mix it up with these fighters that are in the twilight of their career. Bro, that's the thing that makes the sport beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's the thing that one of the things that makes the sport so beautiful. So I think the heavyweight division, man, I give it a strong 8, man. I want to give it a 9. The only reason I won't give it a 9 is because of Eddie Hearn's politics and him playing around and all that weird stuff that they have going on in the UK. Because let's be clear, I believe the UK has the potential to really truly mess this thing up, man. You feel me? I think it has the potential to really truly mess this thing up. Mahari Nation, I'm gonna come to you, man. I got a question for you. Uh, so Elizabeth the Terrible died this past week, and she hindered the Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall card that we were very, very much looking forward to. Give me your thoughts on the death of Elizabeth the Terrible.
Like the good old saying is, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. I'm gonna keep what I really want to say to myself, because the things that I would really want to say probably get the channel shut down. So I'm gonna keep it to myself.
I can dig it. My brother Trill will. Elizabeth Terrible passed away. We weren't able to see Clarissa Shields totally outclass and probably stop Savannah Marshall. Give me your thoughts on her passing, man. And how did you feel when you found out that fight was postponed?
Yeah, hell, shit. Let that shit would have happened in America. That fight would have still been on. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody would have gave a fuck. Man, who gives a shit about the damn colonizer queen? Man, fuck that bitch. Anyways, how's the weather there in Ohio, man? I don't give a shit about that bitch.
It was kind of warm. It was kind of warm today, bro. It was kind of warm today, man. It was kind of warm, bro. How's the weather there? You in Georgia still?
Yeah, I'm in Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm down here training. And matter of fact, while I got a second, thank everybody in here, man. Salute to the almighty LDBC. Thank y'all again. I talked to my wife earlier. I'm gonna call her when I get off here. She sounded a whole lot better. Sound like that COVID is finally leaving the premises. So yeah, just keep my family in your prayers and stuff. So, again, I thank every last one of you guys for your texts and showing your outpouring of love towards my family. Thank y'all so much, man. I mean, there ain't no other place in the world like the LDBC. And I thank y'all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank every last one of y'all. But anyways, fuck the queen. That's that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother, stay ready, man. Same question, man. Elizabeth the Terrible passed away, man. Give me your thoughts on the cancellation of the postponement of Shields versus Marshall.
She finally kicked the bucket. It took her long enough. I've been waiting on that bitch to die like I've been waiting on Barbarian to die. Maybe y'all don't feel the same way I feel. Fuck that hoe. This is America. I ain't over there in England. We don't give a fuck about what the fuck going. Nothing against my England family over there. But if you a nigga over there in England and you give a fuck this bitch died, don't talk to me no more. Matter of fact, unsubscribe to me right the fuck now. If you anybody black in America, Africa, I don't give a fuck where the fuck you from. If you got anything close to my skin color, unfollow me. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't even talk to me no more, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you, your life, or your family. Like, get the fuck away from around me. Fuck that hoe. And for the fact that they canceled this fight, that mean that y'all gave more fuck about politics than the fight, because y'all was gonna make money. If they, like Trill said, if they'd have been right here in America, boy, we'd be some rich some bitches right now. Fuck that the slave mongering, diamond stealing, land taking over, what you conquering ass, cracker ass, peckerwood ass bitch. Fuck that hoe.
I'm about to put the queen on the t-shirt. That's what I'm about to do, bro. I'm about to put her on the t-shirt, bro. We about to put her on the t-shirt, bro. Yeah, we about to put her on the t-shirt, man.
Fuck, we need to roll her up in a blunt. We smoking Queen Elizabeth's pack tonight.
Yeah, we smoking these busy Lizzies. We smoking this busy Lizzie pack. You feel me? We smoking this busy Lizzie, bro. I told JC over on his channel, man. I don't care, man. I hope it hurt, and I hope she shit the bed on the way out. You feel me?
She did.
Yeah, a loose one too.
She lost all her balls.
Yeah.
Pissed and shit.
Yeah. I don't
Hope
care,
it's all the royal panties. Goddamn it, fuck that.
Hey man, before we get out of here, man, so I got one that's near and dear to my heart. Red, I'm gonna come to you, bro. So Showtime is offering Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva on pay-per-view coming up, and we still have yet to have an announcement with regard to Bud versus EJ. So we got Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva, no EJ versus Bud. Give me your thoughts.
I ain't supporting shit Showtime doing. They better hope Fox announce the fight. That's the only way I'll go back and support Showtime. But Espinoza, Steven, is it? Yeah. I told y'all. They not announcing this fight. They on that bullshit. All you niggas that support this Showtime shit, I'm treating y'all like y'all eating pork. And
in 78 sweet.
Nah, and True Will don't like this type of swine.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He don't even like this type of swine. I'm telling y'all, man. For real. After the Wilder fight, though. Because you know the champ is the champ. I don't give a fuck what I'm saying about none of that other shit. After the Wilder fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that shit with these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's because, like I said, that's Deontay Wilder. Other than that, man, fuck Showtime, man. For real, them niggas is the new HBO. Showtime is the WNBA of boxing right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what they is. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. All that show box and hey, we got the new guys up and coming and shit. Nigga, ESPN doing it better. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And they giving us top quality. You just giving us a bunch of niggas against each other. You know what I'm saying? Fuck on. Tired of that shit. I watched Showbox the other night. It wasn't nothing but Spanish motherfuckers. Why we can't get some niggas on the wall? Fuck going on out here? Fuck Showtime. I mean HBO. I mean, whatever the fuck they call it themselves nowadays. For real, man. If they don't announce that fight, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man.
He just got hot.
For real.
Just got hot.
Because, man, because you get to thinking like all the shit you niggas out here doing. Like, fuck the Jake Paul shit. Even if I excuse Jake Paul, like, nigga, you niggas motherfucking giving Canelo your asshole. Fuck the money.
They ain't giving them to him. They gave it to him. They gave it to him.
You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, who you got it, Nello. What you want from me, baby? You know what I'm saying? I got a 2-fight deal for you. Canelo, I want all this for 1 fight. Okay. But can we do something else too, though? Like, goddamn. Bud and Spence, this shit been marinating for the longest. You know what I'm saying? We built the shit. You know what I'm saying? It was self-built. You ain't had to worry about shit. And you niggas is still hating. Man, you niggas ain't shit, bro. I swear, man. Like I said, man, I ain't fucking with these niggas. Announce that fight, man. I don't like talk about this fight because it make me want to wring this nigga neck, man. Slap the shit out of Steven Espinosa. Slap him right on the top of his head and put a handprint on the ball spot. You know what I'm saying? For real. Tired of that shit, man.
Hey, my brother, Trill Will, man. So we got the Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva announcement on Showtime pay-per-view. No EJ versus Bud, man. Give me your thoughts, bro.
I'm co-signing what Cadillac Red said. Man, fuck Showtime, man. Stream Team 6 in this bitch. Lieutenant Colonel Trill Will reporting for duty. Stream Team 6. Until you do right by us, I ain't paying for shit. Till you do right by us, we ain't paying for shit. Stream Team 6 in this bitch. We's established out here. Damn, Abel, you might as well go and smack the shit out of damn Steven Espinosa real quick. Reach around the corner, slap that 3 times. Three good times. Look, 3 good slaps. Skippity pass.
Boy, them crooked ass fingers, he gonna fuck that boy face up.
You ain't lying.
Look at 78 comment.
He do got them long ass iceberg slim hands, bro.
Hey, Red though, you're supposed to do that. There you go.
Hey, salute to the General 78 Sports TV in the building. What's up with it, family? Mahari, that's your same question, Mahari. So we got Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva announcement on Showtime pay-per-view. Still no EJ versus Bud. Give me your thoughts.
That's what it is, bro. I'm not paying for that shit. Y'all can pay for that if y'all want to, but I'm not watching it. Well, I mean, hey, I might stream it. I might stream it just for the hell of it. But if you ask me if I'm paying for it, nope, nope. In fact, I'm just gonna rather watch old boxing fights that were way more entertaining, way more competitive than that garbage. But I will say this: this is an indictment against all the current boxers out there that are not actually fighting good competitive fights, and for all the boxing entities that are not putting on competitive fights for us, the fans, to watch. This is what y'all get. You let this white hype job come over and literally steal money from y'all. This is what you get. And so at the end of the day, I don't feel sorry for them at all. I don't feel sorry for Showtime. They made their bed with Jake Paul. They can sleep in it. That's what it is. And by the way, that's for you, Cadillac Red.
Hey, stay ready. So I'm gonna come to you, bro. And you're gonna take us out of here. I need your educated opinion. You are a diehard, true fan of the sport of boxing, a historian. You've been around. You've seen this thing over and over again. How long does Showtime get before they go belly up in the sport of boxing, bro? Because I feel like they're on the clock. How long do you give them before they are no longer in the boxing business?
You right. They are on the clock, but I'm gonna tell you what. Because as of right now, it's out of them and Fox that are the only networks that are showing boxing, and Fox hadn't been really showing anything. They just now finally um, got some fights to on the books to announce. I'm gonna tell you, they got a while, and because they ain't got no competition. But and I'm being honest with you, they viewership with boxing is higher than ESPN's, is higher than the zones right now, as far as American viewership, because they have been ESPN putting on better cards, but Showtime has been putting on the more named fighters, so they've been getting more viewership. But if somebody like ESPN and Fox get their shit together and start really putting on top cards and giving them a competition, Showtime gonna be in here for a while. But what I do feel like, and I feel like it will happen, is if Fox is gonna take over. They just trying to iron some things out with the PBC, but I feel like they right there at the cusp. And if they do, Showtime up out of here within 3 years, maybe 4. What up, little truth?
Yes, indeed,
Hey,
man.
salute to the children.
Yes, indeed, man. God bless my children. They get ready to go to bed, so they had to come holler at me. Hey, man, I think I agree. And everybody, y'all feel free to chime in. I agree with everything you said. Stay ready. I feel like the one thing that the reason why Showtime is still ahead because they had a head start, bro.
Yep.
Because they had a head start because of the Mayweather era, because of everything, their relationship with Mayweather. They got in early on the PBC situation. They had a head start. But everybody is closing. Everybody's closing in. Is it just me or have y'all noticed the change in Espinosa? Have y'all noticed the change any? I used to see him. He used to have on his suits. He used to be suited and booted. He used to walk in the room like Phil Jackson. He was totally 100% in control. Now every time I see him, he got on a hoodie. He had the fights with a hoodie on, looking like what was his name on? What was it B Rabbit? Was that Eminem's name on the 8 Mile?
Yeah, that
Remember
was
when he
B
was in
Rabbit.
the mirror,
That was
B
B
Rabbit?
Rabbit.
Every time I see Espinosa, he looked like B Rabbit. Y'all pay attention to it. Every time I see him, bro, he got a 5 o'clock shadow. You feel me?
That's because it's robbing season.
Yeah.
He gonna steal from every one of these niggas that's trying to motherfucker that's showing their money. You know what I'm saying?
He keeping the gully. He a stick-up kid. He got on the hoodie. It look like Michael
I
Jackson
be,
in the Bad video.
hey, that's the perfect analogy. I be robbing these niggas. I'm stick a kid.
I be riding. I'm a stick-up kid. Yeah. bro. Hey
Steven
man,
Espinosa say, "I be robbing
I
you,
be
niggas.
robbing.
I'm a
Hey,
stick up kid."
and he don't discriminate. He rob Mexicans, blacks, everybody. Give me a quarter. Remember when Michael Jackson walked up to the boy in the subway? Give me a quarter. Hey
Yep.
man, that I be seeing Espinosa now, man. He look depressed, bro. I ain't lying. He look depressed.
Hey, Junior, I'll tell you what. One if one of these doggone boxing networks, like Top Rank or fucking the Zone, starts investing in the black market and actually appreciating it, Showtime will be out the door, man.
It's over.
It's
It's
over
over.
with.
It's over.
That's
If
all it's gonna take, though.
If Eddie Hearn was for real and he was hey man, if he was the truth, if Eddie was everything that he's campaigning to be, you think for 1 second he wouldn't come with the bag for the EJ Bud fight?
Facts.
I know he would.
They're gonna make their money back on the return, though. That's the thing. That's the only thing that's puzzling to me. I don't know why they won't invest in this EJ versus Bud fight. They're
What
gonna
I'm thinking is Fox might come up with the bag.
right as they should.
Mhm.
Man, they don't want to come up with that bag because of us, man. I came to that conclusion, man. That
I'll say
that Bud versus EJ fight was built here
Facts.
in the family, not
Facts.
the motherfucking boxing community and all. No. Here, you know what I'm saying? I remember the Trill episode like it was yesterday.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Trill Boxing Talk.
And Black Fight Fan putting the motherfucking pebble at the top of the snow hill. You know what I'm saying? I remember that shit. They don't want to give us credit for that. Them numbers do good. You know they gonna have no choice but to brag. Then after bragging off the numbers, we gonna say we created it. We control the narrative. Everything will be manifested. They don't want that shit. Them niggas is like, hell no. Give it to them. Get a ball of these niggas. You see, they do everything in a possible, everything to put an obstacle from us having the motherfucking ball. And then we take it from them, and they ain't got no choice but to say, man, they got the ball. Man, they don't want that, man. They refuse. They refuse. That's why we going through all this shit. It ain't even got to be this hard. We could all work together. Y'all will make all the money. We get entertained. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what sports supposed to be. But, you know, that's too much like right for you niggas, man.
Yeah, facts. Go ahead, Mar.
one quick thing though. Don't be surprised if Fox makes a push to get the Spence and Crawford fight and put huge, huge dollars on the deal to make the fight possible. Don't be surprised by that because the fact that Showtime put more investment in Jake Paul than that fight tells me that Showtime doesn't feel that they can invest heavily on the fight. And if Fox swoops in and takes that fight, the signing deal and all and everything else for the Spencer Crawford fight, I guarantee you that's going to be a huge power play that's going to begin the demise of Showtime boxing. Mark my words.
I feel like if Fox Sports actually gets the fight, right? If Fox Sports gets the fight, which I could definitely see because of Fox Sports connection to the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones and so on and so forth, I could see that fight would have to be in Dallas. I see that fight if Fox. I feel like the fight would be in Dallas. I feel like that would be one of the things because of the capacity in Jerry's world and so on and so forth because it would sell out there. But I don't know, man. This is all speculation. You feel me? The one thing I know for certain is that hey man, Showtime ain't on it. He who greets with fire, he says Showtime and Espinosa the only ones that want to market to black boxing fans. Bro, that's not accurate anymore. Like that once again is they had a head start, so that used to be the case. You can't tell me the last real live quote unquote black boxing card that was put on for about the better part of the last probably 3 years. You've had heavily Latino cards, even on dates that are supposed to be black cards. You feel me? You've not seen an all black card from from the PBC since was it Tank when Tank fought
Thurman Porter.
Thurman Porter was all black?
No, it wasn't all black, but it was a lot. It was
It
a
was
lot
a
of
lot.
black fighters around.
Nah, they put one of those fights, one of those cards in Atlanta had a gang of black fighters on it. You feel me? It was one of the Atlanta cards. I don't know if
Eastside Cruz fought on the San Antonio card.
nah, it was Tank when he fought when he fought
Mario Barrios.
it
That
was
was
either
Mario Barrios was in
or
San Antonio.
Gamboa. It was one of them.
Gamboa was in Atlanta.
Mario Barrios was in
Barrios was in Atlanta. We were there.
He was in Atlanta?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were there.
Who was that he fought in San Antonio?
Barrios fought. He just fought.
No, I'm talking about Tank. No, you're right. Barrios fought. They both was on the same card.
Yeah.
Tank was the headliner. Barrios was the. Yeah, that's right. That's the day Regis had the baby and knocked one of Mayweather fighters the fuck out in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, though, man, he who greets fire, I would agree with you years ago. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, bro, you know, salute to the Village brother. He says they want to invest in the Latino and the European, Eastern European to be more exact. So at the end of the day, man, I just think that, you know, it's a very, very cold game, but it's already after 10 o'clock, man. We're going to go ahead on the slide and get out of here, man. Salute to the family, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. You have absolutely no idea, none whatsoever. This is Junior the Truth signing off, man, on behalf of the LDBC from the Smoke City Mobcast. Never mind who you thought we was. It's the LDBC.